if you have a tin of Lily's Kitchen dog food in your cupboard right now. Pause this video and go check the batch number. I'll wait. Earlier this year, Tesco issued an urgent recall on specific batches of Lily's Kitchen dog food. Pasta al ragu wet adult dog 400 gram. Foreign body contamination. Physical objects found in the food during production. Lily's Kitchen is positioned as one of the most premium, ethical, natural dog food brands in Britain. Owners genuinely trust this brand, and yet recalled. In the next 12 minutes, I'm walking you through exactly what happened with Lily's Kitchen, why it matters, what it tells us about the wider UK pet food industry. And then, because British dog owners deserve actual answers, not just bad news, I'll show you the 3 UK dog food brands that are independently verified as genuinely safe right now. Here's exactly what happened with Lily's Kitchen. Earlier this year, Tesco pulled specific batches of Lily's Kitchen dog food from their shelves after foreign body contamination was detected. In pet food manufacturing, foreign body usually means small pieces of metal, plastic, or other physical particles that have entered the production line during processing. These can cause serious harm if a dog swallows them. Internal cuts, choking, in worst cases, intestinal blockages requiring surgery. The recall covered specific batch numbers, not the entire Lily's Kitchen range. If you have Lily's Kitchen at home, check the batch code on the bottom of the tin against the recall notice on the Lily's Kitchen website. See the link in descriptions or the UK Food Standards Agency advisory. To give them credit, Lily's Kitchen handled the recall properly. They issued the notice. They pulled the affected stock from Tesco shelves. They are offering refunds and replacements for the affected batches. Quick action, clear communication, transparency about which batches were affected. This is what a recall should look like. But the bigger question is, how does foreign body contamination end up in a premium British dog food brand in the first place? And what does it tell us about the rest of the industry? In a moment, I'm going to show you why the Lily's Kitchen recall is part of a much bigger problem in the UK pet food industry, and which other brands have had similar scares this year. Then we'll get to the 3 brands you can confidently trust right now. Stay with me. Here's the part most people don't realise. Lily's Kitchen is not the only UK dog food brand to face a recall this year. The UK pet food industry has had a difficult 12 months. Rhondda Raw, a UK raw dog food brand, issued a recall earlier this year after one of their products was contaminated with salmonella. Salmonella in raw dog food is particularly serious because it doesn't just affect the dog. It can spread to humans handling the food. Beyond the UK, several American dog food brands sold online into Britain were flagged earlier this year for aflatoxin contamination, a naturally occurring mold toxin linked to liver failure in dogs. Independent research suggested UK pet owners buying American pet food brands online faced a 34% higher contamination risk than buying domestic UK brands. Here's the takeaway. Recalls happen in any food industry. The question isn't whether they happen. It's how the company responds when they do. Lily's Kitchen handled their recall correctly. Rhondda Raw handled theirs correctly. The brands you should worry about are not the ones that announce recalls. The ones you should worry about are those that have never announced one, because they're not testing for the things that need testing for. Which brings us to the 3 UK brands we trust right now. The first brand we trust, Forthglade. Forthglade is a British family-rooted brand based in Devon. They've been making dog food since the early 1970s. The brand has gone through ownership changes, but the manufacturing has stayed in Devon throughout. What makes Forthglade trustworthy? 5 specific things. First, the cooking method. Their cold-pressed range is processed at low temperatures, which preserves more of the natural nutrients than traditional high-heat extruded kibble. Second, the ingredient list. Real, named meat is the first ingredient, not meat and animal derivatives. Actual chicken, actual lamb, actual fish. Percentages clearly stated. Third, the rating. Forthglade cold-pressed scores between 73 and 75% on all about dog food, exceptionally high for a dry food. Fourth, the recall history. Forthglade has not had a major contamination recall in recent years. British manufacturing means shorter supply chains and tighter oversight. Fifth, the price. A bag of Forthglade cold-pressed costs roughly the same per day as pedigree or Baker's, once you account for the smaller portion sizes needed because the food is more nutrient-dense. If you're looking for a sensible, accessible upgrade, Forthglade is where I'd start. 2 safe brands left. The next one might surprise you. It's a fresh-cooked subscription model that often costs less than people expect. And the one after is officially the highest-rated dog food sold in the United Kingdom. Stay with me. The second brand we trust. Butternut Box. Butternut Box is the British leader in fresh-cooked dog food subscriptions. Here's how it works. You enter your dog's age, breed, weight, and activity level on their website. They build a custom meal plan tailored to your specific dog. They cook the meals at low temperatures using human-grade ingredients. Actual chicken breast, actual beef, actual vegetables. They portion the meals individually. They freeze them. They deliver them in dry ice-packed boxes directly to your door. Defrost a tray overnight. Pour it in the bowl in the morning. That's the daily ritual. What makes Butternut Box trustworthy? The ingredient list is human-grade, meaning the same standards that apply to food sold for human consumption apply to what your dog is eating. Foreign body contamination is dramatically less likely when you're working with whole food ingredients rather than processed industrial inputs. Their All About Dog Food rating sits between 77 and 88%, depending on the specific recipe, significantly higher than any supermarket brand. The honest cost, around £40 to £70 a month for a medium-sized dog. That sounds steep. But compare it to recurring vet bills from chronic skin conditions, weight problems, and digestive issues that come from feeding cheap supermarket brands long-term. The math works out closer than people expect. The third brand, the top of the British market, Poppy's Picnic. According to All About Dog Food, Poppy's Picnic scores 97%. That makes it officially the highest-rated dog food sold in the United Kingdom today. Here's why. Real, named meat as the primary ingredient, typically over 70% meat content depending on the recipe. No artificial additives, no fillers, no preservatives, no vague meat and animal derivatives. The range includes raw and gently cooked options. The food is FEDIAF balanced, meeting the European Pet Food Nutrition Standards, UK manufactured. This is the dog food brand where, if you read the ingredient list out loud, it sounds like beef, carrots, sweet potato, salmon oil, apples. The cost is real. Poppy's Picnic isn't cheap. Comfortably over £100 a month for a medium-sized dog. But for owners who want the highest quality dog food sold in this country, there is no higher-rated option available. So here's where we end up. Lily's Kitchen had a recall. They handled it properly. Check your batch numbers against the recall notice on the Lily's Kitchen website. You will find the link in the description below, or the UK Food Standards Agency advisory. If you're looking for British dog food brands you can confidently trust right now, Forthglade Cold Pressed, Butternut Box, and Poppy's Picnic are the 3 we would point to first. The wider takeaway: recalls aren't a bad sign in isolation. They're a sign that quality control is working, that the company caught something and acted on it. The brands you should worry about are not the ones that announce recalls. They're the ones that have never announced one. Subscribe and we will keep you updated on every UK pet food recall, every quality issue, and every genuinely good brand worth your money. Remember, your dog can't read the back of the bag. Only you can.